Again, and thank you for joining the Dawn Show for the second hour. We are glad that you have been part of the program. We are glad that you are part of the program, and we shall go first maybe for the messages before we start introducing the topic we are going to discuss in this second hour.
Yeah, we have some few messages here from the previous conversations, and I don't want someone to say that we have not been reading our messages, so I will go through some of these messages. Nagra Rasail Desere Obadak, Anabi Bada Barnamij Tanale Sa Altania Bitade Don, Rahmo Bituao Begulu. May God protect all of you, Mama Helen and the team. May our son rest in peace. We accept the life of our son. And then Manywati saying, may Almighty God hear your voices to give us peace and unity in our beloved country, South Sudan. Oye, Emmanuel James is saying, good morning. I radio, I'm watching you live from Wow. Hi, Bazia Jadid. Wow is good. Emmanuel James, thank you. And Sebit Makwil Chan is saying, good morning, Mama Helen. And Brother Atit, I'm watching you live from Rukwai, Mayat County, Unity State. My greetings goes to the family of Rai Radio and the people of the Republic. And Snow Andrew Danista is saying, good morning, Rai Radio. I'm Andrew from Mundri East, as a concerned citizen of the country, especially from Mundri West County. My appeal to the government of South Sudan is that they are to prioritize the health of citizens in terms of health service delivery and motivation of health workers as the frontline implementers, rather than convincing them with sweet words while their children are suffering. The South Sudan government should wake up, otherwise the health system in South Sudan is reaching out of the stage of shock. Well, those are some of the messages. I had one here that I wanted to go through, and then yes, I think this one just let it go. So Maulana D. Ball is saying, in a country like South Sudan, progress comes when heart and hands move in the same direction. When we work together, we build our nation. Yes, I'll keep it there. Michael Atit, you can take up and introduce us to our guests and let them. Yes.
Thank you so much Mama Helen. في صباح الجميل ده احنا بنرحب بكم تاني في الساعة نمرة 2، وزي ما وعدناكم في الساعة الثانية عندنا معانا ضيوف في داخل الاستوديو. احنا عشان نتكلم في موضوع مهم جدا. كان في نسوان بيسمعونا حسي، خصوصا ويدوز، نسوان اللي فقدوا الرجال بتاعهم وبعدها قامت في مشاكل في الأسرة، موضوع بتاع الوراثة، بيت أوراق بيت وين، وموضوع بتاع عربية، وموضوع بتاع عيال، موضوع بتاع الحاجات. احنا مبسوطين جدا انه يكون معنا في داخل الاستوديو في هذا الصباح الجميل 2 محاميات. انا ما هقول اسمهم، لكن هم عندهم فرصة انه يجي يعرفوا نفسهم. لكن محاميات ديل هم شغالين في مجال بتاع قانون اللي بيشتغل كيف نسوان بالذات الويدوز ممكن يلقوا وراثة بتاعهم.
أو ديل كمان لو رجال تومان يعني ما في بيجا. Yeah, widows. This is the same thing. Sorry. I think this is weekend overhang.
أنا هنسمع إن شاء الله. So ladies, you're welcome to the studio and welcome to the show.
Yeah. You want to say your names or I introduce? Okay, you can say your names.
Hey. Thank you so much for hosting us. My name is Sarah Angelo. I'm the Executive Director of Women for Justice and Human Rights.
Yeah.
And I am Rita Isaac, a member of Women for Justice and Human Rights.
Okay, to kick off before Michael comes in with the tough questions, let me just tell us what is Women for Justice and Human Rights. What do they do? What's the activities? What do you provide? Tell us about it. Is it a network, an organization? Yes, tell us about Women for Justice and Human Rights.
All right. Women for Justice and Human Rights is a non-profitable organization. We most focus on issues of legal aids and trainings and making orientations on rights for women and children. And we also do, we used to have, legal aid cases. Like we do pro bono cases for those who are unable to provide for legal, provide legal fees, or who are not able to get any legal representative at the court. We do help in that issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the little I can say, like,
Okay.
yeah, maybe Sarah can add.
I can add that we promote access to justice. Women for Justice and Human Rights promote access to justice and equality, and also we provide awareness, especially to the grassroots, on the principles of human rights.
Yeah. Okay, now before we move on to the issues that we really want to talk about today, so how do those women know that there is an organization like this that will be there to provide justice for us? Is there an issue with that? Al-Munazamat Del, Al-Nuswan Del Zato, Al-Organization Day, how do you really get women to get to know that there is an organization that can give them pro bono service, or defend their rights when they have issues with divorce or inheritance or things like that?
Basically, as I said before, that we reach on to the communities in their places. We go to them and we introduce ourselves and we provide what we can do, especially the trainings we do for them. And we have partners, national organization, we cooperate with them, and we reach to the places that they really need help on. So بنساهم مع بعض المنظمات الثانية عشان نقدر نوصل لكمية أكبر من النساء وبنعرف نفوسنا وبنوري الأوبجكتيفز حقنا شنو what can we offer for them. Yeah.
Can you just let our listeners know how long this organization has been in existence?
Yeah, it's we have been around for 2 years now.
Okay.
Yes, for 2 years.
And you also only based here in Juba, or you also have branches in other states as well?
Currently in Juba بس حاليا.
Okay.
Like إن شاء الله لقدام.
And maybe to begin, we are going a little bit. How far have you positively looking at the growth of your organization, looking at cases that you have at least not won the case, but at least cases that you have helped in the court procedures that is giving you an encouragement for this organization to continue?
All I can say that for the period of these 2 years, we were not able to cover a lot of cases in numbers, and plus also even though the procedures in the court بيمشي بطريقة بطيء, لكن we still continue with the process. بالذات في الفترة الأخيرة كان في قرارات كتير بموضوع بتاع القضاء وكده, فكان في تأخير في الإجراءات بتاع cases, but we are side to side by our people, and we provide for them the help, and we continue even regarding the challenges that we are facing, like إحنا مستمرين in نساعدهم. You want to add something?
I just want to say, like Sarah said, we have been handling a number of cases, and we have not yet reached a conclusion. As she said, that there were some challenges, like some judges has been transferred to other locations, and for the judge to come and the other judge to come and sit at the same it take time, and also some little challenges of adjourning some cases. Sometimes you may not be able to bring maybe the accused from the prisons. That's also make you adjourn, because you cannot hear when the accused is not around.
That's logistics.
Yes. Yeah, that is it. So we are handling cases, and we also do legal awareness. So far I think we did almost 3 legal awareness at the grassroots. Like, we go and tell those women they are out there, you have your rights, the rights of their children, and their rights to how to access any legal representation.
Yeah.
Now, let's look at the inheritance itself. Why is your organization so concerned with women inheritance, especially during the time they become widows, for example, after losing the husband?
Or when they get divorced.
Or in that case as well.
Yeah, it is a very important question and very nice. I want to say that normally women become vulnerable when they lose their husband or being divorced, because the other family, I mean the husband family will come now and take everything. Sometimes they will like tell you that you are not, you don't have children, and you are not entitled to anything. They will just abandon you like this, and now here will be vulnerable. Like you will not be able to have anything, considering the emotion that you have lost your husband. And we want women to know that even if they lost their husband, it is not like that fact that she lost the husband is not. I mean, should
not consider being a cut of the relationship.
Yes. Yeah. We are not going to cut you out. You are still a member of this family. You have rights in everything that that family is going to take, even if the husband is not there. And we feel like it is painful, like to see your sister has been cut out of the family. That she has been building from zero. Sometimes you get those women like someone has to start with the husband from nowhere,
from the scratch.
Yes, and then when they reach somewhere and the husband just died, Kalas, they will just abandon you like this. Now these things belong to our son, and you are not part of that. They forget the contribution you have made during the time of the struggle with the husband, and whether there is something there or not, but you're still there. They consider you the wife, but when the husband is not there, Kalas, you are not.
But for that one, I just wanted to say maybe it also goes back to culture, because culture believes that everything for the woman belongs to the man. I don't know, is that what you encounter when you are doing your practicing or doing your job? Sara kalam alhi galat da taban fi nas fi community tanna alimkin kaman deras ma ba arabi mumkin da khanta bak der qarru lena kalam juzu min yani highlight some of what she said.
اوكي هنا اعتبرنا ان الموضوع ده مهم ان نجي نتكلم عنه، لانه حاليا في المحاكم بنواجه مشاكل كتير بالموضوع بتاع الطلاق وكيف المرأة بترث ولا ما بترث. because there is the issue is the family law bill انه هو للان it's not passed. family law bill بيوضح لنا كيف المرج بيقوم، كيف الطلاق في حالة الطلاق بيحصل شنو، وكيف الميراث ذاته بيتم تقسيمه. But now we don't have a base بنرجع شنو للمحاكم العرفية, and the customary courts are not favorable for the women. You know, it takes sides with men. Let us be honest.
It's right.
Yes. So right now يعني حتى الناس المتعلمين الزمن قاعد يتغير يعني. So في نساوي كتير بيواجهوا تحديات. So that's why we thought that this topic is very important. So for us to come and talk about it here.
طيب زي ما ماما هيلين قالت انه في بعض العادات والتقاليد عند بعض القبائل المرأة دي ذاتها اللي اوكي سيبك من حالة بتاع الطلاق, لكن لو في حالة بتاع موت بتاع راجل في بيت مثلا, المرأة دي ذاتها I'm sorry to say if it is this phrase is a little bit hard, but المرأة دي ذاتها جزء من property بتاع family ده. يعني مثلا انا تزوجت مرة وانا جيت متة, يعني في بعض القبائل بعض العادات انه المرأة دي المفروض ما تطلع برا because she's part of this family. Do you also encounter this during your process?
Yes, we also encounter this because I mean, as Sarah said, the family bill is the only solution for women suffering here. It also says that you cannot inherit your brother's wife, and the wife has the right to inherit her husband's properties with any other survivor. So if the family bill is to be passed to the law, I think all these all this practice will end, because if you inherit, then you commit a crime. If it is a crime, you are going to be punished for it.
Can your organization push for its for it to be passed? Because I understand civil society and other bodies, women-led organizations are trying their best pushing, and the Minister of Gender. So you, as Women Foundation for Humanity, are you also trying to play a small part in pushing it to be passed?
And in addition, where is it now? Where, as we talk now, where is the bill? Which stage on the process has reached so far?
I think the bill is still at the parliament, just there. We don't know whether it has reached which stage, but we are trying our best. For us, coming here, it's another way of like telling the parliament that, women are suffering outside, because they will not know that some people are being inherited and some women are being pushed out of the inheritance because there is no any law that protects their rights. So we want to tell from here, we can just tell the members of the parliament that to pass the law, so that we will be able to enjoy our rights as women, to feel we are also human beings in the country.
I want to add something. Let me answer you. In the case of the right of women to own a property of their deceased husband, we go back and we depend on the transitional constitution of South Sudan 2011. In Article 16, subsection 5, it says that the woman has the right to own the property and share of the estate of their deceased husband. So ده هو المرجع الحاليا اللي احنا عندنا له بنعتمد على transitional constitution of South Sudan. So حاليا احنا we can be a part of advocacy for the parliament or the government institution, the concerned government institution, to pass on this bill. Yes, the bill, we have been through it. Some of the parts contradict with our customs. Maybe that's the issue, that it has not been passed until now. But we urge that they revise the parts that need to be revised, and then they pass the bill, because we are really facing troubles outside.
Or in other words, women's issues are not taken seriously because it's all about women.
I think yes. I think
sorry to say this.
Yes.
As you were explaining this, I was also just thinking, something just came to my mind. I'm sorry, I'm surrounded by women here in the studio.
We will not beat you, we will not fight you, not GPV.
No, we are not attacking you actually.
Yeah. What does the law, or even in that bill or in the constitution, as you explained earlier, that we can start from the scratch, and we build ourselves together. And in case of men losing a wife, and in that term where you also own property, like you have properties together, you grow up together, we have kids and all. So I was just thinking other ways around, whether men also have that right to inherit. Because
I think I can put myself in that shoes and try to answer, but it is your day.
So I think the law does not discriminate who to inherit. Let me say, when it comes to divorce, the property you have contributed to, you will have the share that you have contributed, you as a man or as a woman. But you cannot inherit your wife property. Because you later there will be certificate of attestation too, like who are the survivors of this.
I hope this is prescribed by the law, not emotional.
It's not emotional.
Okay.
We are taking it from the family bill.
Yes.
Yeah, from the family bill.
You can only, like, there is a certificate of attestation that will describe who are the survivors of the female who deceased. Then there it will come the mother, the father, then the children.
Minus the husband.
Also, I want to add that there are types of properties.
كده اشرح الكلام ده بالعربي.
بالعربي. في أنواع من الممتلكات. في أنواع من الممتلكات. في ممتلكات إذا كان في الزوج والمرأة in case of divorce يعني هم اتطلقوا في ممتلكات يقبل تقسيمه في ممتلكات ما بيقبل تقسيمه الممتلكات ما بيقبل تقسيمه هو ممتلكات انا اشتريته بقروشي انا وين المارج كنا متزوجين وانا اشتريته بقروشي ده ما بيصح انه شنو انه احنا ينقسموا في حاله بتاع طلاق في ممتلكات احنا اشتريناه سوا انا وانت يس احنا كده انت بتوريني انا لما اشترينا ممتلكات ده كان قروشي كده and then we divided في ممتلكات انه هو matrimonial property ده ما بيتم تقسيمه ما بيتم تقسيمه لكن انا ممكن اعوضك يعني انا ممكن اديك تعويض ده في حالة انه شنو انه تم في حالة بتاع طلاق
انفصال او طلاق
بين الشخصين we are taking this for provision from the family law bill
yeah بس في حاجة أنا دايرة تقول so now I'm thinking like maybe you should take us through the process of divorce itself what's the process and when does it take خلاص وصل خلاص للنهاية بيجا بيكون في divorce أنا أعرف طبعا موتو دايما إنه process كان حصل لكن divorce دايما بيكون إنه process وكمان there is one thing why I'm bringing up this one most of our marriages sometimes mind to certificates so can you tell us a little bit more about the process whereby a divorce can be finalized okay any one of you can come in
so it's okay the question is that it will take me back to the marriage because we'll have types of marriage. We'll have the civil, we'll have the customary marriage, then the matrimonial marriage. So now, and each of these have its own way of divorce. Now, as you said that the customary marriage normally does not have any certificate. Yeah, you can just go and pay the dowry to the family of the lady. Then after that, the process is concluded. Then you take your wife. Now, when it comes to divorce, people have to sit first at the family level. Like you sit, and if you are not okay with your wife, you are not satisfied with some of the things she do, or the wife is not, but the customary, like the wife has no right to.
But is it fair?
The custom like will squeeze you there that you have no right to divorce your wife. Only the husband has the right. So you have to sit at the family level to explain to elders that I did not like what she's doing, and sometimes they take her back to the family house. She sit there for the period, then she come back. If it is still maybe, then you have to go again to the customary court, and that is where you will go and explain your grievances about how you are not happy with your wife at home. So that is where you will get, if the court is satisfied with what you have been, with what you said, then they will grant you the divorce. If not, they will also tell you that you go back. Go and settle your issue.
أنا بس أضيف في حتة بتاع civil marriage كونك انك تقدم petition انه انت در خلاص قدرت تطلق مفترض يتم بعد فترة بتاع سنتين من الزواج
سنتين
على الأقل سنتين نفس الطريقة اللي تم بها الزواج هو نفس الطريقة اللي هيتم فيه شنو الطلاق يعني لو كان الزواج عرفي فحسب العرف انت تطلق سيفل بحسب البروسيجر بتاع المحكمة انت بتطلق
طيب زمان في يعني زمان في السودان كان عنده في قانون بتاع الأحوال الشخصية كان بيديل بموست كيسز بتاع الحاجات أو هم بيسموه بلغتهم المجتمعات الغير اسلاميه ولا غير المسلمين، حاجه زي كده. يعني كان فيها حاجات زي اوتلاين بشكل واضح جدا. طيب السيفل ماريج, customary marriage, and you say matrimonial. So all these are regarded legal process, right?
Yes.
So now, if the two, like you have explained, is just done at home and the witnesses are there, family members and all. Now, why do we go to the court for settling, for separation? Yeah, we started at home. No Muhammad was there, wala mafi Gadi, and why do we need to go to the court now?
For the customary court, I think because they will go and handle it. Maybe your family is not happy. I mean, does not like you to divorce the wife, or the wife does not want you to divorce her. Then there will be a conflict here. So for you to handle that conflict, you have to get a third party to give you the solution. So the court is the third party that you will explain your grievances and she will explain. Then the court will see which middle ground is going to help you to settle this issue. So if you fail, like you have already failed to manage it alone at home, so you need someone else to come and help you.
At least a legal
the
ground
court,
as well.
yes.
Yes.
Mama Hellen, I know that this topic is a little bit vast, and it's 20 minutes to the top of the hour. We also wanted to give some chance to our listeners. Otherwise, they will say we have dictated all the questions.
Yeah, definitely. There is a question here. Let me read it out. Agele Moses is saying it's unfair when the widower does not inherit. So you have a supporter there. Does not inherit the wife's property. Does it mean that there is a gender
Inequality.
equality between men and women? Maybe he was meaning inequality between
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know how you're going to react to Agele Moses.
Thank you so much. That's why we it's very unfortunate, because nowadays we are all guided by our customs and tradition, but we still have a backup. Like we women, we still have a provision in the transitional constitution that can support us in that until we wait for the family.
So our hope is only the family.
Yes, that's our
Let's pick
only-
some calls.
Yeah.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you too. Who is calling and from where? And be brief, please.
This is behind the
Okay, welcome.
Yeah. What I have seen is that, you see, the woman at home, since the beginning of the creation in Dinka culture and other cultures in South Sudan, has a right. But the only thing is inheritance. The word inheritance itself, I think it will not go to the way they are doing it here. Because when the woman got married, traditionally it is the man to pay all the debt for the marriage. You know, getting the dowries and payment for the house, setting up the family, all this goes to the men. And that's why I'm asking my sisters, how complicated will it be when it comes to divorce and you want to share? What will women share because you have not contributed? That's one. Another question is that in other regard where the women now today become to get the jobs, they work. You get that most of the women, the school is completed by the husband. Maybe she got married to the man when she was still in secondary school. Man went and finished her school. She got job and she's working. At the end of the day, she wants to throw away the men. How will she and her husband share the resources as long as the man is contributing even to her success? Another question is that when the men die, in other cultures, the resources of the man belong to the woman, but the woman cannot go to get another man. Okay, but that one we do not call it inheritance. The family of the brothers of the man will be called, and the relatives of the man, the cousin, and then the woman will have to choose one of them to continue giving birth if she wants to continue giving birth. Other women will say, no, I don't want the remaining children. My husband left to marry now. But the one will remain, he will remain at the family as one of the members of the family. But what belongs to her husband is it belongs to her. If the son want to get married, the cow was belongs to the husband. The son will be taken, and the brothers of the son of the husband also contribute to help her. So this is how we continue in our culture to support the family bondage. Because what we criticize here is like, husband died and she's allowed to get a marriage to him and she was. So at the end of the day, you get mixed up with the children here and there will no family bond.
Thank you, Jen Denga, so that the guests can be able to answer your questions. Let's keep to the questions without explanations, because now we'll all get mixed up in the explanations. And yes, you can react to him, and I have a question on dying.
Okay. I think his first question, it takes us back to the definition of the marriage itself, where they say that the marriage is a union between two persons, they become one. So in case of the husband has deceased, the woman is the mother of the children, and she has, and you people are considered one person. So we take in consideration that she was taking care of your life and the domestic work at home. We put that in consideration, and we also. In case of the woman, she has children. She probably she's going to take care of their children. So depending on the property that you're going to leave her with. So this question, it takes us back. He has to know the meaning of marriage itself, the definition of marriage. Yeah, whether she contributed or not. The definition of marriage is enough to answer.
His concern was just clear at the beginning that. When we are arranging for marriage, it's only men.
Him, yeah.
It's only him who prepares everything.
Yeah.
Right? So.
And that one actually takes me to his text message from Anthony Samuel, who is saying, if equality is the guiding principle, how is the practice of men alone paying dowry consistent with the equal treatment? You see now? And then does requiring dowry from men place a proportionate obligation on one gender, and how is this justified within modern equality frameworks? If true equality is the objective, are organizations ready to promote and argue lawmakers to enact marriage without dowry payments?
His concern is dowry.
Yeah. So that is Anthony Samuel there. We can carry on the conversation.
I think payment of dowry now is totally a customary practice. Like for you to be considered as illegal married people, then this question of dowry will come. So now, if you do not pay anything, I think the family of the lady will not recognize you still, even if you have children. At the end, if anything happens, they will still take their children back and all these things. But what I want to say is that we also need to convince our elders that we need to have a legal, a unified
kind of dowry?
Yes, maybe you can contribute and maybe I can contribute, then we'll come with something small that will at the end we want to join. We want to be
something that at least strengthen both sides.
Exactly.
And legalize both sides in any situation.
Yes, yeah. Then after that we will have the marriage. But now we are the custom is oppressing the man in payment of dowry and oppressing the lady, in other issues down there. So we are all suffering in either way. So I think will also be good if we manage to convince our elders about the payment of dowry, so that we can also say that we are all equal before the
but you know that is going to take I don't know how many years to convince elders, because it's not about marriage or whatever. Yes, your girl is getting married, but how much do I get from this girl, and she's going to make me richer. So I think until we take our girls not like assets,
yes,
then that is when maybe we'll start coming down. Because me, Mama Hellen, can say if my daughter gets married, I can give just anything minimal. Yes. But now when it happens, I want to compare with another mama there. Yeah. This is how much she got, so I have to get more and more.
Than
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's the thing. I hope you have outlined that it's also in the family bill for the parliamentarians to also
Let me-
have a look at it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? Yes, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
We are good. Who is this?
Yeah, we are concentrating on this marriage. Very beautiful. But
Who is talking with
let
us?
come back to our tradition. What the meaning of marriage is that if you can say it to each.
Excuse me, who is speaking?
How like dowry and everything. Because we should understand marriage, what is marriage is. It's a union of two persons. You have to unite a woman and the one that dowry has been created by us. It was not there. It is an appreciation that you have done to my lady or to my son. See this. This is something like that. It is already us who have already changed things to be different completely from the first beginning, from the old parents. See this. And we know very well that if after the marriage those times, if a man died or a woman died, okay, you have children. If the woman is alive, he has that right to inherit all these things there because of the children. But there are certain things, sometimes when the woman has no child, for the first time, and then maybe for that one, she can be inherited by the brothers of those families.
In some cultures.
This is it. Because with the agreement from a woman, if she accepted to help another brother from that family, can be accepted. If she refuses, she will go somewhere there and have another husband. So let us put things not to be for trading, buying, selling, doing this one. This is very, very bad. Let us go back to our tradition. This is an appreciation only.
So
Okay,
who is-
what's your name, sir?
I'm called Jackson Simon
Justin Simon Jackson.
from Kerikata.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Thank
okay,
you.
thank you so much for that insight. Also, let's go back to our cultures, and we have advocates or practicing lawyers right here in the studio. What do you think about that? Going back to the culture, or we shout for the family bill to be passed?
Yeah, as I said before, that the family law bill is not the customary courts are not favorable for the women, and the only way for us is the family law bill, because هو بيفسر لي بأدق التفاصيل كيف الزواج بيتم. دياتو شهادات لازم يكون في حالة الطلاق. المحكمة ما بيحكم طلاق طوالي، لازم في شروط لازم يراعيوا أول. إذا توفرت and then the court will grant you a divorce. And then في حالة بتاع the dowry itself and the gifts ده كله موجود في family law bill. I think that's the only way that we have is to
Because the majority of parliamentarians are males, so they feel like
exactly.
sorry to say this.
They feel offended by the
Yeah.
Okay, and he was, I mean, I like what Jackson was saying. He was saying the issue of the dowry is created by us, by communities, by members. Just an appreciation, maybe to the family for raising, for example, a lady or child or whatever. But now it is become like a big deal in recent days that people are even competing.
Sure.
In
The
some
appreciation
situation.
has become so big that sometimes one cannot even
Beyond
afford.
expectations.
Yeah.
Even.
So, in fact, I wish this conversation is interesting. I wish we could have time also to listen to some women who can say, what happens if your brother-in-law wants to inherit you? Are you going to accept? These are things we also need to find out. There is that issue of inheritance. Are you willing to accept, like, okay, I should be inherited? And usually when we are having these conversations, do we consider the feelings of the woman? Of both parties, let me say, for that
Do we
matter.
even ask her consent?
Exactly.
Like, do you want to live with so and so, or do you want to live to outside the family, that is. So her concern also is something need to be considered as well.
Yeah.
That's why we say more women should get to education so that they will know their rights. Yeah. So Michael, since time is actually moving very fast, and I don't think calls, we need some messages, things that we have not asked you, the reason why you are even here talking to iRadio today, or the issues of inheritance and divorce for the woman, and also somebody is writing there in Arabic, but I think that message is already it's just listening or following us on Facebook. And yes, and Bol Ater Majok is just saying some job iRadio. Thank you. So now, what didn't we ask you and you want to say? Your message.
What you people did not ask us is the distribution of the property when it comes to the court. What the court takes
you
into
can talk about
consideration.
that. I think we touched it lightly.
First of all, لما المحكمة قبل ما هو يطلع قرار بتاع طلاق بيطلع قرار بتاع تقسيم بتاع الممتلكات، لازم يخوض في اعتباره المارج length of the marriage. انتوا قعدتوا كم زمن في الزواج ده. نمرة 2 انه يشوف مساهمة بتاع الطرفين، هما كانوا ساهموا بشنو، انت ساهمت كرجل بكم بنسبة كم في الممتلكات ده، وانا ساهمت كمرأة بنسبة كم. وفي اعتبار برضو للاشغال الداخليه المره قاعده تعمل جوا البيت نظافه شنو you will put the court take that in consideration. Yes, and also بنشوف هل الزوج بيقدر يحافظ على الممتلكات ده ولا الزوجه هي اللي بتقدر تحافظ على وقتها. So the decision of to distribute the properties after in the case of divorce ما بيجي بالسهوله كده، في اعتبارات لازم المحكمه تاخذ في بالها.
والله التفاصيل دي كده خلينا نعجلوها شويه. خلينا let us advocate for the bill itself to be passed عشان البيل ده لما يكون فيه on the table then we can now go to implementation بتاعينه ده المفروض يعملوا كيف يعملوا كده.
Yeah, this should be our recommendation.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
You want to add
I just want to add something. For now, the family bill is not there. I just want to tell my sisters outside there, in case you have contributed to your to any matrimonial property, or I know some do things out of love, like you love your husband and you want to help him in a certain thing. Maybe at least there's something that small you can do. Maybe you can just maybe let me say that you write what you have contributed, so at least to avoid certain issues, because some men maybe say someone will deny you later that you have not done anything to my house, you just go out, then you will be questioned here. If you go outside maybe to claim for that, you need a witness, you need a paper that you have done 1, 2, 3.
You need an evidence.
Exactly. What proof that you have contributed to this? So you have to write maybe small letter or agreement that you contributed this amount to this property. Then at the end, maybe you can get that while the family bill is not there. And I urge the parliamentarian that the family bill is only the way forward for the grievances of the women, for grievances of men paying dowry and all these things. So I hope that this by the end of this year maybe we'll have it, at least to celebrate the act, I mean, or the law that regulate the marriage and the inheritance and the divorce. Yeah, that is
okay, thank you so much, Rita Kenny and Sarah Angelo, for your time being on the Dawn Show in iRadio. We thank you very much, and we expect you to continue to advocate for what you have been doing. That is a wonderful job. Thank you also to all the listeners who have been following us since morning up to this time. We are left only with a few time that we are unable to get more calls or read messages and all. So we thank you very much as being part of the Dawn Show.
نعم شكرا كثير. شكرا للضيوف تاعي زي ما زميل تاعي مايكل ذكروا وانا خلاص وصل لنهايه البرنامج ده. معلش للناس اننا ما قادرين نرفع التليفون تومون وباقي ناس كمان لنا ما قرر الرسائل تكون ما قال لنا بالبدور لكن بس الزمن يا ما اسمع معنا بشويه. زميل تاعي ديكو دي اندرو بيكون هنا في داخل الاستوديو مع اخبار باللغه العربيه. بس انا زو كمان ودي شكرا لديكو بنفسه ديكو دي اندرو ادو يا مخرج برنامج دون في يوم الليلة. عندنا دارلينغتون موزيس اللي هو بوراموكتنا الاجتماعية وجوفري أمانيان اللي يجيب لنا كل صباح. أنا معكم ماما هيلين مع زميلتي
مايكل أتيت.
أنا بقابل 200 يا مايكل
بكرة إن شاء الله.
بكرة صباح بدري كده ناس سلطان جوزيف قوم بدري قالوا بدل كن لو قالي